Ahead of Parliament on Monday, Leader of the Nation Alan Chastanet spoke to the press on the Organization for Economic Cooperation and Development's Golden Passport Schemes report. The Prime Minister echoed the sentiments of the CEO of the Citizenship by Investment Program, clarifying that the OECD's ranking was not a blacklist. He says that the report was a list of jurisdictions with potential risk in regards to reporting under the Common Reporting Standard. The Minister of Responsibility for Finance affirmed that the island's CIP program welcomes all forms of inquiry as they operate on standards of integrity and transparency.
The OECD has clarified that there was no blacklist. The OECD has pointed out some concerns that they have, and certainly our program is open for scrutiny. We continue to try to run a very transparent and a very accountable process. I think we've been doing a great job so far, and certainly anybody who can recommend improvements, we were happy to hear. I'm also very cognizant of the fact, and I've repeated this statement, that our border is their border. So I don't want any of our neighbors to ever feel that we're doing anything that is jeopardizing their own security. So I'm encouraged by their comments of the OECD, and I look forward to the dialogue.
The minister stated that there is no need to make the program any more transparent or accountable than it already is.
But the fact is we've been running an extremely good program. It's independent of any politics. We've got a great board. We have a great CEO. And we've been working very hard with JRCC, the security, regional security forums. And I think that the board has done an amazing job in their processing. In terms of appeals, in the legislation, it calls for the appeals to be considered by the Prime Minister. I have relinquished that authority by appointing a three-man panel of people who are not involved in the CIP program, but who have great experience in dealing with due diligence on financial matters.
Chastanet further added that the Leader of the Opposition, stating that the OECD's ranking came as a result of changes made to the CIP program, was done in an effort to score political points.
As usual, I don't think that he knows what he's talking about, but I think he's just trying to score cheap political points. The fact is 21 countries were put on, I don't even want to call it a blacklist, 21 countries were highlighted in that we have CIP programs and residency programs. And so this is a general concern that the Europeans and other, predominantly in this case the European countries have, in terms of whether countries should have economic citizenship programs and the residency programs that they are designed in a way not to avoid having to pay taxes.